Hi guys, this is Christy Linky. This is my Module 3 resource walkthrough. This time I'm going to tell you about an app or a small little game on the Dreambox Activities website. I chose to focus on third grade. My area of concern this time is fractions again. So we're going to work with this applet down here called Placing Fractions on a Number Line. You can play in English or Spanish, which is very cool if you have ELL learners that, it'll give you the prompts in Spanish instead of English so that they can really focus on the math concept and not so much on the literacy and having to translate before they solve the problem. This game would go along with the Nebraska standard MA311D, which reads represent and understand a fraction as a number on a number line. We're going to place fraction markers right on a number line, so it lines up really well with that standard. I'm going to click on English. It's going to open up and you're going to hear the directions that the kids will hear. So
let's extend the trail. Place the tree marker at 1 and 5/12. Then click Done. You can click Add a signpost to help you.
There's a lot of great little aspects to this applet. You can see that they've already given me a mixed number. In this free demo, you only get fractions between 0 and 2. They will let you add signposts, which will give you benchmarks, which are a big deal for kids. You can add several of them if I click on it.
Use the signpost to help you solve the problem.
It'll show me where halfway is. If I'm still not sure, then I can click this little light bulb up here, or I could add another signpost.
Let's add a signpost to the number line. Here's another way to look at some markers on the number line.
And it's also going to switch them so that they're in twelfths. So like if I was looking for 5/12, having 6/12 here would really help me. In this case, I'm looking for 1 and 5/12. So I place the marker, I click the check mark, and it starts to fill this bar. The goal is to fill this green bar with correct answers. It will leave all the markers up here so that I can continue to order these fractions. If I were to get a fraction wrong and click the check mark,
let's add a signpost to the number line. Here's another way to look at some markers on the number line.
It's going to prompt me again. It's going to give me some extra help. If I would still get it wrong,
I've placed blocks equal to 1/12 below the line.
It took away some of the green bar that I had earned. It also shows me where the twelfths are. If you would get it wrong yet again, then it's going to place it for you.
I'll help you with this one. This marker is equal to 2/12.
And it's going to move you on to a new fraction. Some great things about this are the markers that they give you so that I can see where different benchmarks are. They'll write them in reduced form or simplest form, or I can click on this light bulb again to get them in whatever the common denominator is. In this case, this one's twelfths. Once you fill this green bar, the applet shuts down. So if you've got a kid that's really strong in fractions, they're going to fill that bar fairly quickly and it's going to kick them back out. They're going to have to start again. If you would subscribe to the site or this resource, you would probably have more options, but this free demo limits you to just filling that bar. I really enjoy that it gives you fractions, mixed numbers, and it'll actually give you fractions written improperly or fractions greater than 1 where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. I like that it leaves the whole number markers on the line so that you really get that concept that fractions fall in between whole numbers. This, for my classroom, would go in an option for my independent technology station that I'm going to implement, where kids could really work on practicing ordering fractions. I like that it's all common denominators, but it goes up to 2 for the whole number, so that they can really reinforce that concept and review fraction ordering before we move into working with unlike denominators. I also really like I said,
at 8/12. Then click Done.
It will give you mixed numbers and fractions greater than 1. I think this is a great little applet. I encourage you to check it out, especially if you've got kids that work with fractions. And that's the resource I have. Thanks, guys.